I'm just curious, what did you think of Ellie doing tonight and the fight too?
Yeah, I think he did great. Uh, he stuck up for himself and he battled hard. I thought he did some pretty good little things out there, and good for him for sticking up for himself.
Sean, it looked like Keith was trying to find you and get you set up for a goal at some point throughout the night, and finally it happened on the power play. What did you see on that play from him?
Yeah, I thought we had the previous couple power plays. I thought we were getting into a groove and getting different looks, different options. We weren't able to capitalize, but we had a lot of chances, and to finally get one late in the second was huge and good for the confidence of the power play, because I thought we did really good. Even if we just score one goal, we could have had 2 or 3 easily, I think.
Carter, we're coming up closer to the end of at least the preseason slate. You've had a few appearances now. Where do you feel like your game is at in terms of being ready for the start of the regular season?
Yeah, I feel solid. Practices have been good. Right now, just focusing on the little details and trying to be prepared as prepared as I can for opening night. And we got a couple more games here to tune ourselves up and get ready for the 15th.
Sean, you're going to run into games every season where goalie's going to do kind of what Swayman did tonight, put a lot of rubber on, make good chances. We kept this team in the game. How important is it to not get frustrated and get off system in those kind of games?
Yeah, it's important to stick to playing the same way, to playing the right way, and I thought we did a good job. It's easy to kind of start cheating or forcing things when the goalie's playing good like that and make some big saves. And I thought we stuck to our game plan. We did a lot of little things right and didn't give up a whole lot. And Hartsey was there when we needed him, and we played a solid game. I think overall it was tough to score. He played well, but we stuck to what we needed to do.
Sean, where do you feel like the power plays at? I know you guys have had different personnel movements from game to game and whatnot, but it seemed like tonight, even when you weren't scoring goals, there's a lot of zone time, a lot of shots on that.
Yeah, I think we're starting to click. We're starting to know where we are on the ice and different looks and options we have, and we're creating momentum. Even if we're not scoring, we're controlling the play, and I think it just it translates over to our 5-on-5 game.
Carter, AB said that there's a lot of good communication already between Provorov and Ellis's pairing. You played 2 games behind them now. What do you think of their performance so far and what they're able to do communication-wise and helping you out?
Yeah, I think they got some great chemistry. They complement each other well. They've been really great in their appearances so far, and they're really loud behind the net, and I got to make sure I communicate to them as well. But so far, they've been awesome. Thanks.
Who's got the first one?
Blaine, I guess for this game, obviously you guys are getting deeper into preseason. Where do you feel like the team as a whole stands at the moment?
We're like all teams right now, work in progress, still evaluating some of our players, trying to see the chemistry between different D-men or different line mates. So, we have one game tomorrow and then our last one on Friday in Washington. We're going to continue to the process of training camp and, getting our rhythm and trying to get our game in order.
Do you envision giving anybody the 3 games in 4 nights, or are you going to play it tomorrow where anybody who played these 2 games isn't going to get to go again?
I think most of the guys that are in the lineup tomorrow didn't play tonight except for 2. I would say that 2 or 3. I think Q and Bunny for sure, and will depend on our D personnel right now.
What have you seen from Carter Hart in his 2 starts so far? He looks pretty locked in.
Like you just mentioned, he looks dialed in. He's focused. He's assertive around his net, and he looks confident. Made a couple of key saves in the game when we were down by a goal there, and we were able to battle back, get that big power play goal at the end of the second, and it was I don't want to say sloppy period, but there wasn't a lot of the great plays on either side in the third, and we had one good play in overtime, which won us the game.
Blaine, you mentioned getting another look at Nick Belt tomorrow. He had a handful of shots on goal, a few good opportunities early in the game. What did you see from him?
Yeah, I think Q's coming along. He is skated well tonight. And when he does that, and when he plays the body, when he has the opportunity, made a big shot block in the third period. He's an effective player. So we're just trying to see different guys with different line mates. I was happy to see young Denoyer tonight get his first game. I thought he had a lot of compete. Didn't expect him to drop the gloves there, but I guess he got upset. So that's the good French blood in the young man.
Elaine, you've had 3 games now to see Provorov and Ellis together. What have you thought about the pairing so far? And do you see any differences in Provorov's game maybe from last
I like that pair. I mean, you see both of them. There's a lot of communication going on. Both smart. I think as they get more time together, the chemistry will become stronger. But you can tell right off the hop that it's a pair that's got a tremendous amount of possibilities.
Last one. Elaine, is Connor Bunnaman a guy you could envision being your 13th forward?
He's definitely right there in the mix. I think he's been getting better every day. Thought tonight he had a good game, and hopefully he gives us another good one tomorrow. Good. Thanks, guys.
You've had 3 games with Ryan Ellis now. What have your thoughts been on the way your pairing has been and how good the communications look so far?
Yeah, I think it's been good so far. He's a great player. Can do everything well out there. I think we've been spending a lot of time, together, trying to get the chemistry, and I think it's been working so far.
I mean, it kind of looked as the game went along. You guys got it going, on the power play. Really, generate a lot of chances. And how important was it to kind of stay patient, even though Swayman was making a lot of good saves?
Yeah, I think we had a really good start. I think first 6-7 minutes, then the game kind of evened out. In the second period, we had a few power play chances. Got a important goal at the end of the second, and then had a power play in the third. Didn't score, but it gave us a lot of momentum. Yeah, I mean, I think their goalie played well, but like you said, we stayed patient. We played our game, and ended up winning in the OT, but still counts.
Elliot, when you were drafted, I think you told us you were a big fan of the Rocky movies. Was this your way to kind of show Philly what you're about?
I mean, yeah, sure. It was a part of my game that I wanted to show, not necessarily that I'm a fighter. It was actually my first fight, but just that I'm ready to do anything to get my team the W. And I just felt like it was a good time, losing by 1 and yeah.
You hadn't fought yet at the junior level either?
No.
How exciting was it to not only get an appearance in a preseason game, but you got to center 2 skilled players, got to play on the power play, so you certainly weren't lacking for real opportunities out there.
Yeah, it was awesome. They gave me some good opportunity. I'm still on the way back of playing. I've been working with an injury all summer, and I felt like I was doing really good, and I felt more and more confident as it was going.
Elliot, how did you feel you adjusted to the pace of the NHL level as compared to everything that's going on in camp so far?
When you see it, you really see just how fast, on skating wise, but it's really every part of the game. The guys think so fast, as soon as they get the puck, it's just so such a good pace, and I'm really looking forward to work on that.
Yeah, Ivan, can you walk us through your overtime goal from the play Coots made in the neutral zone to yourself jumping in the play?
Yeah. you know, they had the possession for, you know, the first 30 seconds, whatever it was. We stayed patient, waited for our opportunity. Kutsi, you know, was able to get the puck back, made a nice cross ice play to TK, and I saw an opening, you know, jumped up to play, and TK made a really nice, you know, saucer pass, and all I had to do is put it in.
Next one. Okay, thanks, guys.